Welcome. We got some Broncos and Bills action here. Wild card game, playoffs. I'm hyped. Hang on. Gotta mute my tab. That's not good. Okay. Broncos and Bills, wild card action. Gonna send the link out everywhere, and then I will get to talking about what's going on today. There we go. Gotta get the link. Sorry, I'm not too good at this yet.
Talking about what's going
But
on.
it sounds like my mic's coming through, which is good. Sounds like my video. It looks like my video is coming through, which if it didn't, I'd be kind of upset about that. Hang on, give me a second. Not too good at this yet. Okay, so game's starting in 10 minutes, so we got some time. If anybody's in chat, let me know. If you want. Okay. Okay, so let's go over some predictions in this game. I have the Bills winning by a significant amount. I'll take the Bills by 13. Give me 27-14 for Buffalo. I think Bo Nix is pretty good, so he'll pass for 2 touchdowns. But the Bills and Josh Allen is just unreal. The Bills are just gonna take this game over. Starting from even the first quarter, I don't think there's anything the Broncos can do. I think the Broncos do have an excellent defense, but the Bills are just too good. They're the two seed for a reason, and yeah, the Bills are taking this one. So this should be a fun game though, because playoff football. Can't get any better than that. Touchdowns for the Bills, I'll take James Cook, Khalil Shakir, and Josh Allen, and then, I don't know, 2 field goals. I said 27-14. My computer is really loud. It's not great. Whatever, we'll roll with it. It's probably because it's running a bunch of things at the same time. Just updating the link everywhere. And then we'll get into it. It's 12:52. Game starts at 1, so I imagine the kickoff will be a little bit A little bit after 1. Okay. I'm pretty excited. Eagles play later today too, if you can't tell from the background. I'm very excited for that one. And I'll give predictions for the Eagles game too. I think the Eagles take it by 7. Let's go 27-20. Eagles win. I think Hurts is going to have a good comeback game. Saquon is going to do his thing. And A.J. Brown is going to feast on the backup corner since Jair Alexander is out. And Devontae Smith, he'll contribute as he always does, but it's going to be the A.J. Brown show today. Packers, I think they're a good team. I think they're probably like the 4th or 5th best team in the NFC. Unfortunately, they had a tough division. They played the Vikings twice, they played the Lions twice, and they ended up with the 7th seed. If I'm an Eagles fan, I am an Eagles fan, but if I'm the Eagles, I would rather play the Packers than the Commanders just because of the division. The Commanders would be more psyched to win that one because they want to prove that whatever, the Eagles division, the division thing is weird. I would rather play the Packers because we don't have anything with them other than the Eagles played them in week 1 in Brazil. And I think the Eagles have become a better team, and the Packers, they've become a different team, but I wouldn't necessarily say better. I think the Packers are a solid team, nothing too special though. I have the Eagles, the Vikings, the Lions, maybe even the Rams over them in the NFC. But yeah, the Packers are a formidable team. So we're getting ready to go here. And then the late game today, that's Commanders and Tampa. And I think Tampa takes that one. I think the Commanders are a solid team, but they were basically 2 crazy situations away from being 10-7 and being the 7 seed. Maybe even missing the playoffs. I don't know what the tiebreak was there with Seattle. But the Hail Mary, first of all, and then Hurts getting injured. And then also like a last-second crazy Devontae Smith drop, which never happens except for that one time when it did happen. But right now, I think the Bucs are in a pretty good situation to win that game, especially because neither team, I don't think, is going to be able to get a stop. That's going to be a very high-scoring game. Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, Bucky Irving, Brian Robinson, those guys are all going to have solid games, obviously. Because who wouldn't have a solid game playing against those 2 defenses? Even Kenny Pickett had a alright game playing against the Washington defense. And I think he's the 3rd best quarterback on the Eagles. Alright, Tony Romo and Jim Nantz on the call. But if you're tuning in here, I imagine that you think I'm on the call. Because I'm going to be doing play-by-play. Okay. Tony Romo calling a Josh Allen game is just a disaster waiting to happen, I imagine. Alright, 12:56, 4 minutes till game time. I think the story of this game is really going to be, can the Broncos hold on? Because I really do think... that's not the right button. I really do think that the Broncos are a really good team. I mean, not a really good team because they are the 7th seed in the AFC, but just to make it here with the rookie quarterback, Bo Nix, I think that they have a shot at this game. I think Buffalo's going to end up proving to be too strong, but with Sean Payton, with that veteran defense and the leadership that he brings, I think the story is going to be Buffalo's insane offense versus the Broncos' great defense. And if the Broncos can stop them, they've got a shot, and if they can't, they won't. Their offense won't be able to pick up the slack from the defense. It all comes from the defense. Nick Bonito is having an insane year. Like him a lot. They traded away Baron Browning to Arizona. I thought he was going to end up being a star. I was wrong about that one. Yeah, Broncos had the most sacks this season. That comes from Zach Allen, Nick Bonito. Those two guys are really, really good. And the defense as a whole, I mean, they have probably who could be the Defensive Player of the Year winner, Pat Surtain. I mean, my vote as an Eagles fan would probably go to Zach Bond. Zach Bond has had an insane turnaround. He had a season similar to the Luke Kuechly DPOY year, but PS2, if you're going to throw at him, you might as well just expect to have an incompletion. He's ridiculous. And Josh Allen, I doubt he tests him, but the question is, who will Pat Surtain be on? Will he shadow Amari Cooper? Will he take on Keon Coleman, the rookie, or Khalil Shakir? I imagine not Shakir because he's in the slot. I think Shakir's a super underrated player. I said it obviously before the season. Khalil Shakir is going to end up leading this team in receiving. And I don't actually know did he end up doing that, but he sure looked like he did because he had such a good year. All right, national anthem, and then we'll head into game action. Bo Nix, he's hoping he doesn't throw picks in this one. If anyone's in here, I don't know, but leave a like if you are. That'd be cool. I'm probably going to do another game next week. But not the Eagles game, because I wouldn't be able to emotionally take an Eagles loss. All right, the wild card game yesterday. The wild card games yesterday in the AFC. I mean, I watched them, but they were neither of them were interesting games. Justin Herbert hurled 4 picks. 3 of them were his fault. One of them was not. But that's just, I don't even know. He had a bad game, yes, but the Chargers just imploded. I had the Chargers winning that game. The Texans were not doing well at all in their most recent games. They got blown out by the Ravens 31-2. But the Texans prevailed, and so did the Ravens over the Steelers, as everyone expected. I don't have the Ravens winning the next round, but I did have the Ravens winning that round. So I'm 1 for 2 on playoff picks. I'm still going back and forth on the Tampa Bay game, so I have until 8 to make my prediction on that one. But no matter what happens, I think the winner of that game is getting taken down in the second round by either Philadelphia or Detroit. And in the scenario where Philadelphia doesn't advance, then that's not a scenario that I want to live in. Okay, Caleb B says in the chat, Knicks or Daniels Rookie of the Year? That's an interesting question because I actually have my Rookie of the Year is Brian Thomas Jr. Brian Thomas Jr. Looked like the only competent player on the Jacksonville Jaguars this year. He had tons of touchdowns, crazy amounts of yards, and that team was a dumpster fire. I don't think it should be a quarterback award exclusively, but if I had to pick a quarterback, I would pick Jaden Daniels. Fewer turnovers, similar amounts of touchdowns. Both of those teams had bad expectations, but I think Jaden Daniels impressed me more, especially with the record that he was able to achieve, even if it was a little bit of luck involved. I think it's got to be Daniels, but I would go with Brian Thomas Jr. He's been the best rookie this year, if unless you want to go the Brock Bowers route, but there have been a lot of productive rookies this year. Bucky Irving, he's been really, really good. All right, game about to start. Should be fun. think... All right, who's getting the ball first? That's the question. Okay, Broncos are getting the ball first. I think they gotta set the tone. If they can't even get like 3 or put together a couple first downs, if they go 3 and out, that's not the kind of tone that you want to set. I mean, in any game, but especially against the Buffalo Bills, who have Josh Allen, who can basically score at will. Even on this top 5 defense that the Broncos have this year. So Marvin Mims back to receive. Tyler Bass about a kick from the 35. Bass has been kind of shaky for the past couple years, especially in the playoffs. His miss took the Bills down last year, and we're off. Kick back into the end zone. A touchback. Marvin Mims takes the knee on that one, and we'll get to see Bo Nix first, along with his offense with Sutton, Javonte Williams, Marvin Mims, who had that big game against the Bengals. I'm expecting Bo Nix to maybe not be like a player who can carry the Broncos, but this is a good team. This team surprised everyone. If you told me at the beginning of the year that the Broncos would make the playoffs, I would not have believed you. But here we go. Bo Nix starts under center. Javonte Williams is the back. In motion is Adkins, and they start off with a handoff. Williams powering forward for a gain of about 5. Taken down by Terrell Bernard, and that starts the game. So the Broncos, they want to lean on the run here initially, I think, because they start with a really good offensive line, and it's cold weather. They want to set the tone at the line of scrimmage, but they can also pass. They have Marvin Mims, Courtland Sutton, and that really good pass blocking offensive line. Quinn Miners, player that I highlighted at the beginning of the year, one of the best offensive guards, if not the best offensive guard right now in the NFL at pass blocking. So right back to the handoff, this time McLaughlin, and he loses a ton of yards. Brought down on the outside by Greg Rousseau. Not what you want to do there on the first drive of the game. Greg Rousseau just immediately broke through the line and took McLaughlin down on the right side. Loss of 3. It brings up 3rd and 8. That was a tough play to watch. All right, big 3rd down to start out for Denver on their opening drive from their 32-yard line. Williams sent in motion. Nix now alone in the backfield, making more adjustments. 3 receivers on the left side of the screen. Williams re-enters the backfield. Play clock expiring. Now Nix takes the snap, steps up, fires. It is caught for Courtland Sutton. Now across the 50. It's a first down for the Denver Broncos. Converting that 3rd down, exactly what you want to do there on that opening drive. Setting the tone. This drive is all about setting the tone. If they score, that puts the pressure right back on the Bills offense. And now they're already into Bills territory across the 50. Von Miller's got to exit out the game. They start with another run. Javonte Williams with some space to the right side, bulldozing over Rasul Douglas. And there's DeMar Hamlin for a gain of about 6 for Javonte. He is just such a powerful runner. They got to lean on him in the running game today. Jaleel McLaughlin, he's better through the receiving game, a little bit more evasive than Javonte, but Javonte is just such a powerful type of runner. And now it's 2nd and 4. Nix takes the snap, dropping back, airing it out deep. He's got a man. It's Troy Franklin. That's a touchdown. The Broncos, the deep ball, and the score on the opening drive. Perfect splitting the coverage by the rookie Troy Franklin. And the Broncos lead 6-0, 2.5 minutes into the game. That's 43 yards. Unbelievable. That is exactly the first drive that the Broncos wanted. They convert the 3rd down. They get the big play, and now they get the huge busted coverage. Troy Franklin just outright destroys Rasul Douglas in coverage, and they have the lead. That is just a perfect drive. So Lutz the extra point. He's got it. It's 7-0 Denver. The Buffalo crowd is stunned, and a perfect ball from Bo Nix puts them up. That is wild. with the pressure and rookie-to-rookie connection there, Nix to Franklin. Who expected that one? Oh, man, this Kick of Destiny ad thing, it was funny the first time. I think it's getting a little bit old. Although I do have Eli. I do have Eli taking the Kick of Destiny. If anybody's in the chat, you guys got the Bills or the Broncos? Even though the Broncos are already up 7, I'll still take predictions. And I gotta change this up here. We got 7-0, and the Bills have the ball. Yeah, I can mess with the format for this. That's pretty cool. So, maybe Nix is the Rookie of the Year. Who knows? If they beat the Bills, even though the Rookie of the Year is a regular season award, he'll have my vote because this is pretty incredible. So the Bills will get the ball after this commercial break, and they just gotta match what the Broncos just did, because how are you gonna be at home, let the opposing team, which is the 7 seed, reminder, and you're the 2 seed, go score on you with a big 40-yard pass to a rookie who is like the 4th wide receiver in the depth chart on this team, and if you don't score, that really sets the tone. I've been talking about setting the tone. That is so important for these playoff games. Especially when the Bills are at home, they can't get buried too early. And that was not something that I was expecting to say at the beginning of this game. But here we are, the Broncos are up 7-0 with 12:30 left to go in the first quarter. And Broncos fans, I guess, are pretty excited about that one. Who wouldn't be? So here's the return. Pushing past the 30. Ty Johnson gets a solid return to the 33 back up the middle. So here comes the Bills offense. Josh Allen, obviously an MVP candidate. Personally, I think it should go to Lamar Jackson for the 2nd year in a row. But that's something to talk about at a different time because Josh Allen, they need to get this drive started. Allen starts from the shotgun, sends Ty Johnson in motion, fake the handoff to Johnson. Now Allen steps up, throws, it is caught. That's Khalil Shakir with a tough grab in double coverage and a first down for the Buffalo Bills. Minutes to go, first quarter, 7-0 Broncos. And already nearing the 50 is the Buffalo Bills offense. So Allen now checks in under center, Cook in the backfield. It's a handoff to James Cook. Running along the outside, James Cook finds a lane to the outside, a first down. James Cook, just such an effective runner when he gets going. And behind this Bills star-studded offense with Josh Allen in that run game as well, maybe they don't have a ton of stars at receiver. Maybe they don't have a star tight end. Kincaid's pretty good, but James Cook can get it going, and Josh Allen, with the threat of him running, makes this offense so dangerous in the run. And James Cook, Josh Allen, both have a ton of rushing touchdowns this season. And he gets a ton of yards per touch as well. He's very efficient. Reminder, his brother is Dalvin Cook, and right now, at the moment, James looking like the better Cook. James pushes forward. Once again, James Cook finally falls down with a gain of 7 at the 29. Bills already nearing Broncos territory. Nick Bonito makes the stop there. Such an effective pass rusher, Nick Bonito is. One of the top sack producers in a really breakout season for the young man, Nick Bonito. So now Allen back in the shotgun. 2nd and 3, takes the snap, quick screen to Shakir. Shakir making a move. Shakir breaks through a first down to the 23-yard line. So 2 catches already for Khalil Shakir. And 2 first downs. He is the focal point of their receivers, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, earlier in this year. I really liked him going into this year. He's very efficient, able to force missed tackles. He catches almost every pass thrown to him. He's good in the short game. He can go over the middle. He can take screens. He's just a really good player. Kincaid sent in motion now. Allen takes the snap. It's a pass. Josh Allen to the right side. Kincaid makes the grab, pushed out of bounds for a gain of about 5, and that's the first time we've seen Dalton Kincaid, the tight end, in action. Once again, 7-0 Broncos as the Bills enter the red zone. 9:40 to go in the quarter. Just starting this one. It's 2nd and 5. James Cook in the backfield once again. Broncos, plenty of players on the line. Mac Hollins sent in motion. It's a handoff to James Cook. James Cook takes the outside, slips between tackles. He's fallen on by McMillan. And a gain of about 3 for the young running back, James Cook. Brings up 3rd down, and Cook will check out. So the Bills' offense has had no trouble advancing the football on the Broncos' defense, which is a good sign for the rest of the game. But the problem for the Buffalo Bills is the Broncos also had little to no trouble advancing the ball through the pass on the Bills' defense. Bills a good 3rd down team. Allen takes the snap. It's a handoff. Ty Johnson pushing forward, and he got it. The last push got him to the 1st down marker. It's going to be close, but it looks like the refs are calling him short. So the offense stays out on 4th and inches. You can imagine Josh Allen's getting this football in his hands here. He's such a strong runner, and he executes the QB sneak really well. So they go with the QB sneak, and he got it. Josh Allen powers forward, not even just 1 yard, but more like 2 or 3 yards for the quarterback, Josh Allen. And the Bills have another set of downs to start with. Time on the first quarter hits 8 minutes. And wow, the Bills are a really good red zone team this year. They have entered the red zone a lot. They have converted in the red zone a lot. When it comes to Josh Allen passing touchdowns, receiving touchdowns, even rushing touchdowns, he's got all. So here's the handoff right back to James Cook. A quick tackle by a gain of about 3 for James Cook. So 2nd and 7 for the Bills offense. Nick's there on the sideline. He did his job on the first drive of the game. So Kincaid in the backfield here now shifts to the line of scrimmage in the slot. Allen takes the snap from empty backfield. Pressure coming from Bonito. Allen's got a throw. He rolls out, fires incomplete behind Dawson Knox. And Knox was open, but they couldn't connect. So 3rd and 7 here for the Bills offense. And Josh Allen's just so good at extending the play. And usually he fires off an accurate ball. But not there. And Knox would have had a touchdown. But it wasn't meant to be, and it's 3rd and 7. Broncos have a good defense. This play is going to matter. Allen takes the snap from empty backfield. Quick throw is way high for Amari Cooper. And the Broncos force the stop. Field goal team coming on for Buffalo, and the Broncos maintain their lead. Throw just way high. Amari Cooper unable to catch that one. He might have if he was 3 feet taller. But here comes Tyler Bass to kick on 4th down. And he was not good last postseason. Hopefully he can shake off that rust and make this 26-yard field goal for the Bills. Snap, the kick is up and through, and Tyler Bass, 1 for 1 on field goal attempts this postseason. The Broncos maintain their lead, 7-3 ball game here in Orchard Park. Well, I'm not in Orchard Park, but the Bills are. 7-3. Broncos will be getting the ball. All right. So, an exciting start to the game in the first half of the first quarter. This was a surprising first 2 drives, especially because the Broncos were able to make that look easy through the passing game. And Troy Franklin just busted the coverage. Damar Hamlin and Rasul Douglas unable to catch up to him, and Nix just fired the pass perfectly. And then Allen had a little bit of problem with his accuracy on those 2nd and 3rd down plays. Would have had Knox if he threw an accurate ball. Would have had Cooper if he threw an accurate ball. And that's not what you want to see from your MVP level quarterback from the regular season as soon as it hits the postseason. But if I'm the Bills, I still trust Josh Allen with every possible scenario that he is put in. One of the best, if not the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And there's absolutely plenty of time for the Bills to come back in this game. But that all starts with a stop. 100% the Bills need to make it look less easy for the Broncos. Oh man, the Eagles game's in 3 hours. I'm nervous. So Broncos will be getting the football after this commercial. Still first quarter. And we're back. All right. 7 minutes, 7 seconds. In a 7-3 ball game. Stadium packed to the rim with Bills fans. Their team is down right now. And Tyler Bass, who just made that field goal, will be sending it back to Mims for the kickoff. Mims is dangerous, so Bass wants to send this all the way into the end zone, and he will. Out the back. And the Bills will head back to defense, and the Broncos send out their young stud quarterback, Bo Nix. And that first drive was a massive success for Denver. They need to replicate that if they can continue the passing like they did on those 2 plays. Sutton with the big gain on 3rd down, then Franklin with the huge bomb touchdown. If they can pass like that all day, which obviously is not sustainable because it's only 2 plays, but if they can pass like that, it's excellent. Bo Nix on a hot streak. He takes the snap, play action. Chase now throws across his body. It's caught. Troutman gets measly 2 yards, but better than getting sacked. So gaining yards, better than losing them. And 2nd and 8 upcoming. 3 passes, 3 completions for Bo Nix. Second and 8. Javonte Williams still the back. Bo Nix in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. He takes the snap. It's a handoff. Williams met in the gap. Slips forward for 2 yards. Taron Johnson down. Slow to get up. Looking like he's in trouble there. It's 3rd and 6. And Taron Johnson, one of their top corners. We'll see what happened here on the replay. But he comes in and ow! That's a crushing head-to-head, helmet-to-helmet hit for Taron Johnson, and then Williams falls once again on top of Taron Johnson's head. They're going to take a look at that one, and we'll head to commercial. Hoping that Taron Johnson is okay. He is a big piece of the Bills' secondary, and you never want to see anyone get hurt. So, right back to commercial. All right, Noah Liebman. Who's my MVP? So I went over this, but I imagine you weren't here. My MVP is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, best stats, one of the best teams. He impacts that run game so much. So, yes, Lamar Jackson, my MVP. Who's the most underrated player in the NFL? From Noah again. Underrated player. That's interesting. Underrated player. I might go with Nick Bonito. He's such a good edge rusher, and he can play coverage linebacker as well. Not as good as he is an edge rusher. The stats, they tell the story about him, but people, they don't know about him, and he's obviously playing in this game. He's just such a good player. Breakout this year. More people need to learn about Nick Bonito. All right, let's see if we're back. We are back. Here in Orchard Park. Highmark Stadium. And Taron Johnson, walking off the field, looked like could be going to concussion protocol. Hoping that he's going to be better. And we've got 3rd and 6 here. Bills, not a good third down defense. But maybe they can make a stand here in the playoff game. Little Jordan Humphrey sent across the zone. 3rd and 6, Nix. Takes the snap, blitz coming. Bo Nix with some protection, running. Nix trying to get the edge. And he's brought down out of bounds. The Bills get a stop. It's no gain. And 4th down upcoming. So the Bills forced to stop. The Broncos punt. Well, I'm assuming they punt. Who knows what could happen. But Matt Milano there, just tracking him down. That's why he is one of the best linebackers in the NFL. The Bills severely missed him for a lot of this year. But he's back from injury and making plays, as you saw right there. Taking down the speedy Bo Nix, who is deceptively fast and a deceptively good runner. Very solid there. And here's Shakir returning. Forces one missed tackle and takes it out of bounds past the 10. And the Bills begin on offense again. All right. So 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Broncos lead 7-3, and I got to update my chat layout. Bills have the ball. So here we are. Bills have it on their own 19. Curtis Samuel enters the backfield, along with Ty Johnson. Allen in the shotgun. Samuel in motion. Now the fake to Samuel. It's play action. Allen steps up, fires across, caught by Dalton Kincaid for a solid gain of about 6 for the tight end. So they call it 7, bringing up 2nd and 3. Is there a Nickelodeon broadcast for this game too? So that's Dalton Kincaid's second catch of the game. Now under center, Allen on 2nd and 3. The flip back to Ty Johnson. Johnson takes some room and makes the most of it. Back up the right side, a first down at the 36. Ty Johnson, another underrated member of the Bills' backfield. They have a ton of guys who can hurt you there. Ty Johnson, obviously, who just carried the ball. James Cook, Josh Allen can hurt you with the run. A solid rushing attack. The Bills never really had that with the running back before James Cook came around, but now they have a ton of guys who can make it hurt. Samuel sent in motion. Cook takes the snap, now up the field, pushing, carried for the first down. They're still going across the 50. James Cook, was he even moving? Was he even moving, or was he just getting dragged by Osiris Torrance the whole time? Excuse me, that's Dion Dawkins, not Osiris Torrance. But he was getting pushed. And that's how this running game does damage to you, because they will just out-muscle you. So Cook averaging 9 yards per touch. He gets it right back. A flag is down, and Cook falls forward for a gain of about 3. Already across the 50 are the Buffalo Bills. I got a chat message from Pontali K. Hey man, I love your channel. Do you think you could give a shout out and 5 big booms for my brother? I don't do the 5 big booms thing. I think AJ and Big Justice have that one copyright. So I'm gonna politely decline. But thanks for your chat message. All right, we got 2nd and 7 here. Josh Allen under center, sends Cook, making adjustments. Shakir across the zone. Broncos showing heavy blitz. Now Allen making adjustments, and there's a flag. So the Bills moving back. A false start. So pushing back 5, it was James Cook. An illegal movement. Yeah, you can't do that. And it's interesting how something so small can cause that 5-yard penalty, but that's what football is. So under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Allen at the Broncos 49 from the shotgun. Samuel across in motion. Takes the snap. Pressure coming, Allen. Slides back. Now he's got time. He escapes the sack from Cooper. Now running. Josh Allen takes it. Now escapes and out for a small gain, but a good one. Pushing up to 3rd down and short. Going to be about 3 yards there. So here comes Jonathan Cooper to sack Allen. There goes another man, and Allen just avoiding the sack. It's 3rd and 3 now. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Broncos have more efficiently played on offense. And now Allen takes it up the middle. He's got the first down on the read option. Allen is a running back, a quarterback, all crammed into one man, and that makes him one of the best rushers in the entire NFL. And he just adds, as I mentioned earlier, he just adds so much to this run game. because there's the threat of the quarterback running, there's the threat of James Cook, there's the threat of Ty Johnson. How about 5 big bams, says Pontalea. I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Allen takes the snap. Fake to Johnson, and he slams it into the ground. Pressure was too much, but it's not grounding because Ty Johnson was in the area. So just a smart play by Allen. Didn't want to take that hit. Sets up 2nd and 10. Minute 18 in the first quarter. Broncos still lead 7-3. Bills have gone heavy run. Allen takes the snap. Pressure coming. He fires over the middle. It's caught by Keon Coleman, the rookie. Pass to 30 to the 28, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 5, to be specific. McMillan on the tackle. So Keon Coleman, a little bit underwhelming in his rookie year, only 29 receptions, but he is a big play threat, able to get the touchdowns. He's a big guy, can catch over any DB, so he's just going to be a solid player. Kincaid in motion, Allen takes the snap, it's 3rd down, fires quick, it's caught by Curtis Samuel, and a 1st down. They move the chains once again as this first quarter closes out. What teams in the AFC do you think would be able to beat the Chiefs and the refs other than the Bills? I think the Ravens definitely can. They have to play their A game. The run has to be a big part of the Ravens if they're going to beat the Chiefs. And in the AFC, other than the Chiefs and the Ravens, other than the Bills and the Ravens, I don't think anyone's beating the Chiefs. And I think the Bills, they already beat the Chiefs this year, so they definitely, if the Bills play the Chiefs this week, I'm not sure who would be the favorite. I think the Chiefs would most likely be the favorite simply because they have a better record and they would be playing at Arrowhead. But the Bills, I would say, right now are the better team with the better quarterback this season. I'm not saying Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. I'm saying he has been better this season, and he has contributed more to the team because the Chiefs have a really amazing offensive line and a really amazing defense. The Bills, they just kind of have Josh Allen and a solid defense. Josh Allen has done more for the Buffalo Bills than Mahomes has done for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. But thank you for your comment. All right, we got a commercial here. Bills still have the ball at the end of the first quarter. It's been a solid game so far. And the games later today should also be good ones. I think the Eagles and Packers could be very interesting. And I think the Tampa Bay and Washington game is going to be really good one. I think both of those teams is just going to be whoever can score the most points. There are going to be no defensive stops being made in that game. I think Tampa gets the edge just because I think Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback at this moment than Jaden Daniels is, and I think the rookie, him being a rookie, is going to get to him. Baker Mayfield's won a playoff game. Jaden Daniels hasn't played a playoff game. I think that's going to be the difference. All right, we're back. Later today, we got the Eagles. So before that game starts, I'm going to head off. This stream's just for this game. All right, we're back here at Highmark Stadium. Snowy Buffalo, New York. We begin the second quarter Denver has the lead, which is not something I would have expected. Bills on their second drive. Allen in the shotgun. Shakir send motion. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to James Cook. Cook hesitates. Now powers back up the middle for a gain of 5. Cook is just so efficient. Any run you'll give him, expect 5 or 6 yards. So the Bills have dominated on offense, but the Broncos, they were super efficient on their first drive. Their second drive, they went 3 and out. So maybe that first drive was just a big coincidence, and the Bills are going to get back to winning this game. But only time will tell. It's 7-3 Denver. Allen from under center. He takes the snap. It's a handoff Cook. Cook slides back up the middle. Short of a first down. Gets about 3 yards. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 2. So 3rd and 3, to be exact. Two of 4 on 3rd down today. And they have to call a timeout. The play clock winding down close to 0. So they'll have an extended period of time to think about their play call for 3rd and 3 in the red zone. Josh Allen, 66% completion rate today. And it's 3rd and 3. Ty Johnson in the back. Hollins and Coleman, the receivers, as Allen enters the shotgun. Ty Johnson to his right. Knox also to his right. Samuel across. And Allen quickly running. He's got some room. He's got a first down. Josh Allen lowering the shoulder. And he's got the first down. Josh Allen just so quick. Hard hitting. 1st and goal. Half expect him to hurdle there. He's so strong and he has the athleticism to just get up and over somebody. Now he re-enters under center. Jumbo package to his right. Now Cook back up the middle. Carrying defenders, touchdown, James Cook. The Bills are back on top. It's 9-7, 10-7 pending the extra point. And the young running back, James Cook, is first on the board for touchdowns for Buffalo. It's his 17th rush touchdown this year. Just so good at scoring. Reaches across before the knee goes down. Absolutely. And the Bills are back on top. Now I gotta edit this. I have it at 10, assuming Tyler Bass makes the extra point, but honestly, who knows? He hasn't been the best in the postseason. So here's the extra point. And he got it. So my prediction that he would make the extra point was correct, and the Bills, for the first time this game, are back on top. So, 10-7. I gotta change this to second. Whoops. There we go. And the Bills, as many expected, are on top. But I guess we'll just have to see how Bo Nix does on his third drive. Yeah, I guess we'll see how that third drive goes. Gotta put the pressure back on. That first drive was good. The second drive they went 3 and out, and now the Bills have taken the lead. So they gotta put the pressure back on. I guess we will just have to see. So I think I had a James. Yeah, I predicted a James Cook touchdown before the game. I did not predict a Troy Franklin touchdown. That was a surprise, but he was really open on that play. And the Bills, they just drained a ton of time. 17th rush touchdown this season for James Cook is wild. But the Bills, they just drained a ton of time off the clock. 7.5 minute drive. Obviously, the clock doesn't matter too much right now, but a 7.5 minute drive, that is outstanding. That's exactly what you want. You want the long, sustained drives. You keep moving the chains, getting first downs. That is a very good sign for Buffalo. So Bass to send it away. Back of the end zone, touchback. Mims lets it go. And the Broncos start back up with 13 minutes left in the half. They are down by 3. The way the Bills are playing right now, I'm not sure they could lose a game, especially against one of the best defenses in the NFL in the Broncos. So Nick's handoff to Beatty, breaks through, gets 8 yards. First time we've seen him today, Tyler Beatty. And it's 2nd and 3, got 7 on first down. Wow, Bills have 100 rush yards, only 45 passing yards, but if the run is working, there's nothing that they should do to change that. It's 2nd and 3. The jet sweep, Marvin Mims, the quick receiver, he got the first down to the left side. They move the chains with Marvin Mims, their kick returner, and also star breakout wide receiver this year who had a ton of action against the Bengals in Week 17. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Williams the back. He takes the snap. Play action fake to Williams. Airing it out. He's incomplete off the hands of Sutton. And a dangerous bounce, luckily for him, was not picked. His first incompletion of the day for Bo Nix. So Nix had Sutton, just the window closed too quickly. It actually went right through Sutton's hands. It was a perfect ball. But that brings up 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Nix under center. Troutman across in motion. Handoff Williams into the pile and gets 1, maybe 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 for Denver. The stadium is rockin' here in Buffalo. Broncos 1 of 2 on 3rd down. Obviously, the first was on the opening drive, that deep pass to Sutton. Nix takes the snap, it's a pass. Rolling out right, Nix throws, looking for Sutton, it's incomplete. Almost picked by Taylor Rapp, and the Bills' defense gets off the field once again. So close to being picked. Just a little bit behind Cortland Sutton. And the Broncos once again will punt. Their second for Riley Dixon. So it's a fake. He throws it. It's caught by Marvin Mims. Riley Dixon, the punter, threw the ball, and Marvin Mims made an excellent catch. The Bills did not see that coming, and I have to move the football back across my layout, back to Denver's side, because they just pulled a risky play. One of the best, or it could have been one of the worst play calls I've seen, but Riley Dixon, they trusted him, and he delivers an excellent ball to Marvin Mims, and that was an impressive, gutsy play call. So the Broncos move the chains. Nix, handoff Williams. Trying to bust through the defense, and he gets 6. 2nd down and 4. Wow, what an impressive play call. Sean Payton, he does that a lot in playoff games. I remember the onside kick in the Super Bowl. I remember the fake punt against my Philadelphia Eagles in 2019. And now this. So the Broncos continue running offensive plays. There's Mims, and he's blown up in the backfield. Back at the 40, Terrell Bernard, a captain of this team, making the play. It's 3rd and 7. So they want to pick this up, or else they did all that with the fake punt for nothing. 3rd and 7. Bills showing blitz. Here comes the blitz. Von Miller chases him. The throw is way over the head of Sutton. Incomplete. It's 4th and 7. So the pressure gets to Nix, making him throw the bad ball. There was Von Miller. And Sutton, he's been the target of many of Nix's passes today. Just cannot get there. It was out of bounds anyway. So now they line up to punt once again, and the question is, will he actually punt? I imagine the Bills now expecting the fake punt, but they're not kicking a field goal from the 39. Interesting move. They do punt it. It goes over the head of Shakir. A beautiful bounce. Marvin Mims downs it at the 1. So Riley Dixon making 2 good plays. First, the first down completion, and second, pinning them at the 1. Unreal. The best player on both sides of the field today has been Riley Dixon, the punter for the Denver Broncos. All right, I got to change this to the Bills. Bills have the ball back. So they can make it a two-score game here, and if they make it a two-score game, I find it hard to see the Broncos coming back. But the Broncos did pin them at the 1. Possible safety chance, but also a really good opportunity to get good field position for the Denver Broncos. Commercials. They're all the time now. The Devontae Adams Taco Bell ad is everywhere. Alright, anybody in the chat? Let's see. Not right now. Alright, whatever. Alright, I got a caller. Somebody wants to come on the show. Let's put him on speaker.
Is this the Philadelphia Sportscast?
That's what you can call it?
Alright. So I was just calling in. I'm driving up to the Eagles game right now. I was wondering, what do you think of this Broncos-Bills game so far?
I think it's an entertaining game. I don't think that the Broncos are going to win. I think the Bills, they have the lead right now. They're going to maintain that lead. But the Broncos do have the Bills pinned at the 1-yard line. But if I trust anyone, if I trust anyone to get the Bills out of a sticky situation like this, it would be Josh Allen. But I think the Broncos have done a good job. I really do.
James Cook doing so well this game when he was like mid during the regular season?
What do you mean? He had 16 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm just saying for rushing yards. Is it just that Josh Allen was a running back in the day?
No, Josh Allen. He's just a great dual threat quarterback. I think James Cook. They've been leaning on the run early today. A lot of times they do lean on the pass when they have to. But James Cook, he's been pretty excellent so far. All right, I'll see you next break. Game's back on.
See you, Jay Castle.
Go Birds. So the Broncos, it looks like they jumped. Or was it the Bills? We'll see. Ref's discussing now. So this could push the Bills even further back to the inch-yard line. It was on the Buffalo Bills. That pushes them back half the distance to the goal, which is only about half a yard. So they have first down and 10 from the half-yard line. And I'm not sure if that was the right call. I didn't really see that much movement. So let's see what the Broncos defense can do from the inch-yard line. Blitz coming. Allen handoff to Cook. Gets out of the end zone, escapes. James Cook with a good run. Gain of 8, but that was all they needed to take the pressure off from the safety. So 100 rush yards already. Over 100. Allen right back to Cook. Cook to the left side. And he did not get the first down. Brings up third and very short. Less than a yard to go for James Cook. He's had such an effective first half so far. So they push ahead on third. And he got it. Josh Allen with another first down rush on the tush push. The QB sneak. First and 10, they move the chains. So another first and 10. Ty Johnson in the back this time instead of Cook. Allen in the shotgun. Samuel across. Now the fake. Allen looking deep now, checks down to Samuel. He's quick and he gets 5 or 6 yards before stepping out of bounds. Samuel adds that aspect of speed to the Bills' offense because they have these guys who can go up and make the catch, like Amari Cooper, Mac Hollins. But Curtis Samuel is one of the fastest players in the NFL right now. And Josh Allen just hits him with some room to run. A good play there for Buffalo. So now 2nd and 4. Samuel across in motion. Handoff Ray Davis, the rookie running back. Pushes forward, close to a first. Did not get it. It will be 3rd down and 1. Ray Davis, another one of those guys in the backfield who can make a difference. James Cook, Josh Allen, Ty Johnson, and Ray Davis. Watch out for every single one of them. And now it's 3rd and 1. You wonder, do they fire up that QB sneak again with Josh Allen, or do they run another play? It's 3rd and 1. Denver's defense has been excellent against the run, but not today. So 3rd and 1, Allen, play action, fakes the handoff, now looking to run, outspeeds Cooper, and it's a 1st down. Josh Allen relied on his legs earlier, does it again, and they move the chains. Under 5 minutes to go in this half. If the Bills can get another score, that might as well bury the Broncos. The Bills have been so efficient so far, so effective, 2 drives, 2 scores. And now they're on their 3rd drive. They already have 12 first downs. Here they are from their 26. Allen takes the snap. It's a pass. Looking quick. He's got his man. That is Amari Cooper. Across the 30 for a small gain on 1st down of 5 or 6. So they acquired Amari Cooper in the middle of the season, and he honestly has not been as effective as the Bills, I imagine, have wanted him to be. Because he is a high-profile wide receiver, but the Bills have been using other guys like Khalil Shakir more, and they have been using James Cook, obviously. James Cook, the premier skill position on this offense. But Amari Cooper, maybe not what he once was when it comes to being a wide receiver. Allen from under center, the pitch back to James Cook. Cook takes it right up the middle, escapes the tackle, slips forward, past the 1st down marker to the 39. They move the chains once again. James Cook, so evasive, downright slippery when he takes the ball because he keeps avoiding tackles. Nobody can bring him down. So another 1st down, now to the 38. Reminder, this drive started on their half-yard line. Allen takes the snap, handoff Cook. Back up the middle, James Cook. Flattened, gain of a yard. Maybe 2. So halftime coming up. This one's gone quickly because they've ran the ball so much. When it comes to Buffalo, Buffalo has taken so much time off the clock. They continue to do so with all this running that they are doing. Allen has only thrown 2 passes this drive and 10 passes in total. He's ran the ball, Cook has ran the ball, Ty Johnson has run the ball, and Ray Davis has run the ball. It's a running offense right now for Buffalo. Shakir across in motion. Allen, it's a pass, and now a false start will push him back 5 yards. 2nd and 14 or 13. That one on Dion Dawkins, who we highlighted earlier, pushing James Cook for an extra 10 or 15 yards. And he looked like he got to that one early. He did. So 2nd and 13. Ray Davis is the back. 4 receivers set. Allen takes the snap. It's a pass. Allen steps up into the sack. Zach Allen brings him down. The excellent pass rushing defensive lineman and their first sack on Allen thus far. And the timeout taken by Buffalo. Allen had no time there. He steps back up into the pocket, and Allen is right there. The Bills do not allow sacks, but when you have a good pass rushing team, the most sacks in the NFL this season with the Denver Broncos, one of them is going to get to you, and this time it was Zach Allen. They can also hurt you with Jonathan Cooper and Nick Bonito. That's a very strong pass rushing team. Alright, so we're back after the Bills' timeout. It is 3rd and 21 after the false start and the sack. This would be a huge moment for the Broncos to get off the field on 3rd down, force the punt, and try to score before half. If not taking the lead, at least tying it up. Hollins in motion. Allen takes the snap. Quick throw is caught by Khalil Shakir, makes a man miss, but he will not get enough yards. He only takes to about the 40 where he's crushed by Cody Barton. That brings up the 2-minute warning and a Bills punt. Well, Josh Allen looks like he's staying out on the field, but that is just until the 2-minute warning hits. It is 10-7 Buffalo, 2 minutes to go in the half in Orchard Park, Highmark Stadium. Alright, I guess we gotta shift this back to the Denver Broncos side because I really doubt that the Bills are going for it from here. But I also said that when Denver went for it with the fake punt, so who knows. But I'm just going to move it over to the Denver side so I don't forget. Alright, I got a chat message from Noah Liebman once again. What do you think Patrick Mahomes gets his teammates, the refs, for Christmas? Controversial opinion. I don't think he gets them anything. Probably because they are not on his team. I know. People like to hate on the Chiefs. But the refs make pretty questionable calls for everyone. Omaha Elephants or Providence Steamrollers? What sport do those teams play? Alright, we're back. Bills lining up to punt as expected. They're on their own side of the 50. And Mims back to return. Sam Martin, the punter. Martin with the punt. A high one and deep. Mims takes the catch, and he didn't call a fair catch. He's crushed. So, Mims takes a hard hit from the gunner, Mac Hollins. And there's a flag after the play. A fight broke out. So let's see what this flag is for. So after the play, Mims swats the ball from his hands, shoving. That's going to be a penalty on Marvin Mims. Push him back closer to the goal line, and that's not what you want from the Broncos. The Broncos are trying to generate momentum right now, and now they're going to start from their own 8-yard line. What is Marvin Mims doing here? All right. Another commercial, man. So it's a 10-7 game. I honestly expected the Bills to be. All right. I got another question in the chat. What's your opinion on the Packers being favored to beat the Eagles? I don't think they are. I think the Eagles have the spread in their favor. I think the Eagles are -5. Or -5 to beat the Packers. But if there is a gambling website that has the Packers favored to beat the Eagles, if I was able to gamble, I would hammer the over. I would hammer the Eagles money line. Because I think the Eagles are the better team. Their record reflects that. I think they have the better quarterback, the better offense, the better defense. Any position you match up with the Eagles and the Packers, I would take the Eagles. The only question about that is Jalen Hurts healthy? Is Devontae Smith healthy? Is A.J. Brown healthy? But those are questions, and all three of those players are going to play. The questions for the Packers are, can they stop A.J. Brown? Because A.J. Brown is now going to be matched up against a backup cornerback. So, who knows? Do I think the Packers are a legitimate playoff team after losing to the best team in the league last week? Okay, I think this chat message is a little bit biased. I actually don't think that the Chicago Bears are the best team in the league. Hot take, I know. But I think the Packers would be a legitimate playoff team if they weren't matched up against the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win this game, but if the Packers were playing anyone else, if the Packers had won against the Chicago Bears, and the Commanders hadn't, if the Commanders had lost to the Cowboys and the Packers had won against the Bears, then the Packers would have a much more favorable matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. And I think the Packers would take that game. I don't think the Packers are going to take this game against the Eagles, just because the Eagles are a better team. But right now, in the NFC, I would take the Packers as the fourth best playoff team, behind the Philadelphia Eagles, the Detroit Lions, and the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Packers are the real deal. I think they have a terrible matchup. All right, are we back? We are back. I missed a play. So there's the catch, and Not quite the first down. It looked like he was close. There's Kroll, the tight end. It's 3rd and 1. Clock is ticking. Broncos have 2 timeouts. Bo Nix getting back quickly to the line. Clock is ticking. He is under center. He takes the snap. It's the tush push. And he got it. First down, Bo Nix at the 18-yard line. Joey Johnson commentary. I don't know who that is. Should I look up Joey Johnson? I'm actually not going to do that. But under a minute to go in the half. Bo Nix has been ineffective since that first drive. The Bills really figured it out. They figured out how to stop Nix. They figured out how to score on offense. And if the Broncos could score here, that would be huge for the momentum. But they're on their own 19-yard line. I don't know if that's going to happen. Nix takes the snap. Dodging the rushers. Now scrambling. Nix taking off. He's got a first down, sliding. Tons of momentum carrying him. Nix outspeeding every defender in his area. Timer ticking. Still going at 40 seconds. Nix in the shotgun, expected to pass. Only 30 seconds left in the half. Broncos have 1 timeout. He takes the snap. He fires. It is caught on the sideline. Toe tap catch. Did he get it? He did. Courtland Sutton. He had Christian Benford lost. And Sutton makes the toe tap grab for the first down. Sutton's just an excellent route runner, and he has really made this connection with Bo Nix. Nix, pressure coming, fires into the dirt looking for Mims. Marvin Mims has not really made too much of an impact so far. Alright, is Courtland Sutton a top 15 receiver, in my opinion, in real life or fantasy? Fantasy's over. I'm not going to talk about fantasy. But in real life, I don't think he's a top 15 receiver. I think he's close. But there's a lot of good receivers. Nix takes the snap. It's a pass. Pressure coming. Steps up scrambling. Out of the pocket, fires on the run. He's got a man. It's incomplete. But there's a flag. He was looking for Vele. Vele took a hit from Rapp. And we'll take a look at the flag. There's 15 seconds left in the half. So it's holding on Buffalo on Christian Benford, the cornerback. So yeah, he got a handful of Sutton's jersey. Vele was open just off the hand. Rapp tried to lay the boom. He would have been flagged for that hit if he had landed it. Who do I have winning the CFP championship? I got to go with Ohio State. Who do you think is the best wide receiver of all time? I'll take Jerry Rice. I think he's the best wide receiver of all time. So now timeout taken for Buffalo. It's 1st and 10, around the 50, 15 seconds to go. And the Broncos really only need one more completion of 15 or so yards to get into field goal range. Will Lutz, strong kicker. He's been good this year. They can tie this game up. I honestly expected the Bills to be up in this game more than they are, but Bo Nix, in his rookie season, has been... He's been changing everyone's minds, the doubters, including myself. I had the Broncos finishing 3rd in this division. But now he is on the brink of having a tied ball game with Buffalo heading into the second half. There's 15 seconds to go. Nix alone in the shotgun. It's a pass. Pressure coming. He rolls out right. Nix fires downfield. It is caught. First down, Cortland Sutton into field goal range. The timeout is taken. And upcoming is the field goal attempt by Will Lutz. The Denver Broncos looking to tie this one. Sutton has been picking on Christian Benford this entire drive. Tons of separation. And they kept that timeout just to take in this moment. They're in field goal range. They can tie this game up. Between Samson and Kadarius... Oh, do you mean Kadarius Toney? Kadarius Toney is not very good. But also Samson Nakua, who I assume is who you're talking about. Kadarius Toney's probably better than Samson Nakua. Do you think Sutton is top 15 now because he's the GOAT? No, I don't think Cortland Sutton's a top 15 wide receiver in the NFL. So this to tie it from Will Lutz, used to kicking in the high elevation of Denver. There's 5 seconds to go in the game. Lutz's kick is up on the way towards the pole. Off the pole. Man, that is tough. It is no good. That is unfortunate for Denver. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for the first half. Buffalo will receive the ball after halftime. I see some Sutton glaze in the chat. I would have to agree with that. Definitely have to agree with that. So the Bills have the lead at halftime, to be expected. What wasn't expected is how the Broncos kept up in this game. They had that amazing first drive with the deep touchdown to Troy Franklin. But the Bills, they are just a machine. A well-oiled team that can drive down the field, take as much time off the clock, take as little time off the clock. They can run, they can pass. But the Broncos are staying in it, and that is promising for this team. They have a rookie quarterback, and they're keeping pace with Josh Allen. That is extremely impressive. What place am I in my real draft? That's actually a good question. I am not in my real draft yet because I only picked players from the Eagles and Commanders and Packers and Bucks game. But thanks for asking. Okay, I will be right back after I answer this one last chat question. Who do I think will have a stronger start to the second half? Give me Buffalo. They are starting with the second half. They have the ball first. I think that they can score whenever they want. They're just such a strong offense, and I think honestly they're gonna have the ball first, and they're gonna make it a 2-score game. So see you guys in a little bit. It's halftime, so I'm gonna take a tiny break. I'll be right back. Yo, what's up? That was my phone falling on the floor. I'm back. So Buffalo, I think they're still gonna win this game, but they've kept it close, like I said. That's been very impressive. I think that the Bills are gonna be able to extend their lead. They're just a more experienced team, and Denver, they have a rookie quarterback. So, well, I guess we'll see. But, yeah, the next to Franklin touchdown was the first touchdown pass from a rookie to a rookie in playoff history, which is kind of wild to me that it took this long for that to happen. But, yeah, Troy Franklin absolutely got crazy open on that, and the rookie making the play, very impressive. So it's halftime. Josh Allen, only 60 yards passing. So, got a caller. Let's see what this is about. Hello. You're on. You want me to put you up to the mic? Are you gonna talk about this game? All right. Say what you want to say.
So, Philly fandom sports. Where do you think James Cooks ranks among NFL running backs currently?
Top 10.
Where in that list?
I would have to look at a list of all the running backs in the NFL, but I think he's really, really good.
And do you see Bo Nix having a brighter future than Jaden Daniels?
No, I don't.
You don't believe?
I do not believe. I mean, I think he's good. I just think Jaden Daniels is going to be perennially one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
And finally, when do you think this draft class of Caleb Williams is not very good? But
Caleb Williams is actually really. I'm going to stop you right there. Caleb Williams is very good.
Well, if he wasn't on the Bears. Do you think that when do you think Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels will crack into the upper echelon of quarterbacks?
I think Jaden Daniels already is. I think Jaden Daniels right now at the moment I would rank him a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Bo Nix, he's close, but I think Jaden has impressed me more.
And finally, who do you see being better in 10 years? Who would you rather have in 10 years? Bo Nix or Josh Allen?
So that's interesting because Josh Allen, he's what, 28?
Yeah, 28 or 29, I think.
So it's really hard to say 10 years. 5 years, I'm taking Josh Allen. 10 years, Allen will be 38. And I don't think he has that type of longevity, especially with his play style of running. So I'll take Bo.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you for your call, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. All right, we're back. Hang on, guys. I'm dealing with something real quick. All right, we're back. Sorry, I was just dealing with something. So the Bills are receiving the ball at half. Here's Lutz's kickoff. Returning is Johnson from his goal line. Cuts back up the middle. It's a good return. Spinning past the 35 to the 37. And we are off. So it's a 10-7 game. A lot of people expected the Bills to just completely blow the Broncos out of the water, but the Broncos are hanging in, which is good. So here's the handoff to Cook on first down. He cuts up the middle, close to the 50 already, with a gain of 6 or 7. Wow, James Cook had 78 rush yards in the first half. That is unreal. Just such a good player. It's 2nd and 5. So he only got 5 yards. Excuse me. I thought he got more. Another pitch to Cook. They continue the run, and Cook breaks through a first down. His offensive line pushes him to the 49. It's another first down. A minute has gone by in the second half, and the Bills are already off to a hot start across the 50. Back into the huddle. The Bills, if they win, odds are they're playing... not odds are. They are playing the Baltimore Ravens. The AFC will wrap up after this game is concluded. If the Broncos win, they're taking on Kansas City. Josh Allen looking to pass, going deep. He's got a wide open Dawson Knox. First down all the way to the 25. So the 2 tight end set with Kincaid and Knox works again. An excellent tandem of tight ends they have in Buffalo. So another handoff to Cook. He's breaking through to the 20, to the 10. Cook finally falls at the 8. So now 1st and goal already. This drive has gone fantastically smooth. Now all the way to the 5 is Cook once again. Another handoff to Cook to the outside. Breaks through, now trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he's stopped for no gain. Allen, a pass from the red zone, buying time, scrambling out, and now they bring him down for a sack back at the 9-yard line. No one was open, and Zach Allen gets to him again. So now 4th and goal. Bass, the field goal, good. He's 2 for 2 today. Still a one-score game, though. The Broncos make the excellent stop in the red zone. Do I think the Bills with Dawson Chiefs Destroyer Knox could beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship in Arrowhead, or would I say the Ravens are also likely to win? Right now I have the Bills running the AFC and making the Super Bowl, but honestly, I don't see any team other than the Bills, Ravens, or Chiefs making it out of the AFC. I think they're just in a class of their own. The Texans are good, but they kind of fell off a cliff later in the season, and I think the Broncos are the only other team remaining. They're losing to the Bills right now, and while they definitely do have a chance, I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that it's in the cards. So still a one-score game. Staying interesting. With a touchdown, the Broncos, an extra point, the Broncos do take the lead. But the Bills have a strong defense. The Broncos haven't scored since the opening drive. That field goal would have been very, very important for the Broncos at the end of the half that they missed. But now, if they score a touchdown, they have the upper hand in this game. It's going to be such an important drive because if they don't score and they punt it back to the Bills and the Bills go score, then this game is all but over. Bass sends it away into the end zone for a touchback. It bounced in the landing zone. So I'm not exactly sure of the rule, but this could mean that they are stuck at the 20 instead of the 30. But we'll just have to see. Wow, it's Jim Nance's 500th NFL game. It's very impressive. This is my second NFL game. And I'm running the channel. All right. Bo Nix. The Bo Show. Here we go. From under center, Nix starts off the drive. It's a handoff to McLaughlin. Pressure incoming, and McLaughlin falls forward for a gain of a yard. Damar Hamlin was up in there and making the tackle. So it's 2nd and 9 after the minimal gain on first. The Bills have controlled this game. They have double the possession time, tons more yards, and the Broncos just need to get back into this game. The handoff to Javonte Williams, crawling forward for about 4.5 yards. Javonte just got every yard that he could to set up a short as possible 3rd down. So now 3rd and 5. Nix. It's a pass. The pressure off the hands of Franklin and incomplete. Rasul Douglas on the coverage, and the Broncos go 3 and out. Riley Dixon's punt. And the Bills regain the ball. It's a fair catch by Shakir at the 27. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, we'll hit a commercial. All right, so if the Bills score here, you can probably call this game a wrap, because the Broncos have stalled on offense ever since the end of that first drive, ever since the end of that first half, and that missed field goal was really demoralizing. So the Broncos desperately need to get a stop, and they need to get a score. That score that I'm talking about doesn't have to be a touchdown. The Broncos, if the Bills score a field goal here, it's a 2-score game. And I'm not sure the Broncos will be able to come back from that, even if it's just a 9-point deficit. The Bills' offense and defense, the combination is just too good. They've been running the ball however they want. They don't even have to pass. They've been excellent. So Allen, a handoff, Cook once again, and this time they get to the run, stopping him for a gain of 1 or 2. Second and 9. The Broncos defense has done a good job with Buffalo. It's just not enough because the Buffalo offense is going to do a good job against any defense. So just holding them to 13 is a win on its own, but the Broncos offense also needs to do something. Curtis Samuel in motion. Allen from the shotgun. He takes the snap. Quick pass is caught by Khalil Shakir. A first down. Shakir takes a hard hit but stays on his feet. Khalil Shakir to the 42. Khalil Shakir just rejects the hit there. And Pat Surtain made a smart play not to go in immediately, but he breaks the tackle, and Surtain makes the second one. And Shakir, an excellent receiver after the catch. One of the best. Handoff Ray Davis. Ray Davis breaks through. And the rookie running back is close to the 50 of the 49. And there's a flag on the play. So this could be coming back. It will be a holding call on Dalton Kincaid, the tight end. So Ray Davis's initial run, take that away and push him back 5 on top. Excuse me, 10 yards for holding. Don't know what I was thinking there. Who do you think is wide receiver 1 on the Bills? Khalil Shakir. That's without a doubt. Shakir, I made a video, I made like a short on my channel at the beginning of the season just talking about how good I think Khalil Shakir is. So now 2nd and 12, Allen gets 7. Allen just so good at escaping the rush. Jonathan Cooper does all he can, but when Allen gets going, there's nothing that any edge rusher can do. Nick Bonito today, I said he was one of the most underrated players in the NFL. He's been neutralized. It's been hard to find him on the field just because the Bills have done such a good job. Broncos blitz coming. Quick toss. It is knocked down. Davis hits a big hit. And there's a flag coming in. Davis slow to get up. Trainer's coming out. Davis looks to be hurt. That was a hard hit, an illegal hit on Ray Davis. So we'll see what happens here. So unnecessary roughness, the call. Jones just a helmet-to-helmet hit, hoping Davis is okay. That's just a rough hit. You cannot do that in the National Football League. Really hoping that Ray Davis is alright. Alright, Conley, looking for my Eagles score prediction. Give me 27-14. I think the Birds take it. I think their defense is good enough to take down the Packers. The offense is good enough to just float along, even though A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, and Devontae Smith are all kind of banged up. I think it's going to be a big A.J. Brown game. No Jair Alexander for the Packers. I think the Eagles take it. Not an easy game, but a game that you don't have to sweat. And I agree, Ray Davis is very underrated. What was that? I don't know what that was. I like that. Got 23-20 Eagles. All right. Honestly, I can see it. I think anything could happen in this game. I think the Eagles are just better at both sides of the ball, but they are a little bit injured, and they are known to not obviously be the greatest in wildcard games. They've lost in the wildcard game 2 out of the last 3 years. I think the Birds could even make a greater margin in the score, and the Packers, in my opinion, are currently the worst team in the NFC playoffs this year with their injuries. I don't even know if their injuries are that bad. Like, they have Christian Watson injured, they have Jair Alexander injured, but I don't think Love was ever injured that bad. I think they just didn't want to risk it because that game really didn't matter versus the Bears, because if the Commanders won in Week 18 anyway, they would be playing the 3 seed. And the Packers, nothing mattered with the Packers if the Commanders did win, and the Commanders did win. So they kept it safe with Love. I don't think Love is actually hurt at all. But I could see anywhere from the Eagles winning by 3 scores to the Eagles losing. But if the Eagles do lose, I think it will be close. So Ray Davis heading into the locker room, hoping that he's okay, able to come back out. But if not, just hoping he's not in too much pain. It was a really dirty hit by Jones. Just cannot do that. So they start out with first down again. Samuel in motion. Allen, the handoff. James Cook. Pressure coming. And he's brought down for a gain of a yard. They're finally able to get to James Cook, but too late. James Cook already has over 100 yards. He's been phenomenal. So 2nd and 9. Brandon Jones still out there. The one who hit Ray Davis. Cook the back. Allen sends Shakir in motion. Takes the snap. It's a pass. Allen looking. Firing over the middle. It's caught by Dawson Knox. The second tight end for Buffalo makes another first down. Allen has 8 straight. Broncos are hanging in there. Absolutely. Another first down, under 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. 13-7 Bills. Shakir in motion. Now enters the backfield. Fake to Shakir on play action. Allen stepping up, firing, looking for the end zone. Incomplete. Nobody home. Miscommunication there with Keon Coleman. Just a little high. And Riley Moss had good coverage there. Coleman was open, but Moss was in the area. 2nd and 10. From the 33 of Denver. This would be a big stop here for the Broncos if they are able to force a turnover or force a punt. And now Cook brought down with an excellent tackle there by Cody Barton for a gain of only 2. And it's 3rd and 8. A key stop for Denver, if they can get it. Can the strong defense do what they have done all year? It's 3rd and 8. Ty Johnson is the back. Allen alone in the backfield. Now making an adjustment, Ty Johnson enters the backfield in motion. Blitz coming. Quick toss Shakir. Shakir after the catch. Breaks 1, 2. Falls short of the first down. Now here is the question for Buffalo. Do they go for it with a guaranteed, almost guaranteed play in the tush push? Or do they make it a 2-score game, not risking it in a playoff game? This is a key decision no matter what they do, and the offense is staying out there. The Bills are one of the best teams on 4th and short. It's 1 yard. Allen not under center. Normally on 4th and short, Allen goes under center for the tush push. Now Ty Johnson in motion. He take the snap. It's a pass. Josh Allen looking to run. In trouble. Nobody's open. Allen, pressure coming. Whips it downfield. It's caught! Oh my goodness, Ty Johnson with a sliding grab. Josh Allen makes magic once again. How did he do it? I am speechless. That Ty Johnson, did he hang on? It looks like he did. Did he get the feet in? What a concentrated play by the running back Ty Johnson. Absolutely unreal. This one's obviously going to be it's going to be reviewed, but I think that's going to stand. Ty Johnson with an excellent sliding catch, someone who's not typically a receiver, just secures it in his arm. Unreal. And they're gonna take a look at this one. Josh Allen, if this stands, one of the most clutch plays of his season. Right now it's ruled a touchdown. They'll take a look at it, but we're going to head to commercial. That was an incredible catch. Even if it is incomplete, the fact that he even made that a chance for a touchdown is crazy. That is crazy. So, from what I'm hearing and seeing on my phone, that's a touchdown. And that is absolutely crazy. Ty Johnson. Who would have guessed of anybody to score a touchdown? Ty Johnson. And I'm going to update this to 19. The question is, no, do you go for 2 to make it a 14-point game? I don't think you should if you're the Buffalo Bills. But that is absolutely incredible from Ty Johnson, from Josh Allen. And the Broncos, when Josh Allen is making a play like that, there is nothing that they can do about it. They just have to make sure that they're covering. But when Josh Allen escapes the pocket, they're going to have to cover for too long. Someone's eventually going to get open. Ty Johnson did get open, and Josh Allen fires the perfect pass. The Broncos can't do anything about that. They just have to hope that he throws an incompletion. An incredible play. And this puts the Bills in a fantastic position. So we'll see if the Bills want to go for 2. I assume they'll take the extra point, but who knows? Crazy catch by Ty Johnson. The call does stand, as we predicted. And now are they going to kick the extra point and go for 2? I don't think it should matter, but to make it a 2-touchdown game would be interesting. They are lined up to go for 2. Allen alone in the backfield. Knocks across the screen. He takes the snap. Allen fires end zone. Coleman, score! 2-point conversion succeeded for the Buffalo Bills. It's 21-7. Two-touchdown ball game. And Denver needs some momentum. They can make it a one-score game on this next drive, but if they don't score a touchdown, it looks rough. Josh Allen just doing Josh Allen things. No other way to put it. So, some unrelated news, but the Philadelphia 76ers are staying in the sports complex, which is excellent. I love that. That is very exciting. Did not want them to move to Center City. And now they're going to probably be building a new stadium in the sports complex in probably like 5 or 6 years. And I heard that they're also, the Sixers and Comcast are working together for a WNBA team bid, which would be pretty cool. I'm all for sports in the sports complex in the Philly area. Love that. So it's 21-7. If the Broncos don't score here, it's going to be rough. And the fact that this play takes so long is just a testament to how incredible Josh Allen is. Because he can extend the play. The Broncos can't cover for as long as they need to. That's just not a thing that they can do. Someone's going to get open eventually. And Josh Allen has passed Jim Kelly for the most pass touchdowns in playoff franchise history. Simply elite. Josh Allen is one of the best quarterbacks. Not just right now, but that I've ever watched play football. So there's a touchback from Tyler Bass. And Denver's going to look to get back on the board for the first time in the second half. They need it. So it's a first down from the 30. Bo Nix under center. Williams and the fullback Burton in the backfield. Humphrey across the screen. Handoff Javonte Williams lowering the shoulder for 4 yards. It's now under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Broncos really haven't had the chance to run the ball because they haven't really had the chance to have the ball. Every Bills drive has been taking so much time off the clock, and they've just been methodically defeating the Broncos. And that is just how the Bills win games. They can do that. They can methodically take off time from the clock while advancing the ball and scoring touchdowns. And they can also win in a shootout. The Bills, just incredible. As Beatty back up to the line of scrimmage for 2 yards, if even 2 yards. And now they're trying to get the run going, but the Bills having none of it. It's 3rd and 6. The Broncos have got to hang in if they want any chance at a comeback. Third and 6. Nix in the shotgun. A flag. The play's blown dead. It was a false start. Move them back 5 and make that 3rd and 11. Troy Franklin the sole touchdown scorer for Denver today. Yeah, he went early, making that just much harder. And here comes Mims, the deep threat option, replacing Franklin on the field. It's 3rd and 11. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Third and 11. Bo Nix takes the snap. Going deep. It is knocked away. Terrell Bernard. Another play made. Hamlin was in there too. And it's 4th and 11. Broncos will punt. This game quickly getting out of reach for Denver. He was going for Mims. Just too tight of a window. And Bernard and Hamlin almost got a hand on that ball or two. Dixon, 4th punt of the day. It's a great one. Flying high. Shakir makes one move, breaks a tackle. Shakir to the 25, to the 30, he's got room. Khalil Shakir still going. Khalil Shakir spins and hauled down by one leg by Dixon at the 40. So the punter, the only one who can bring down Khalil Shakir today. So this game getting out of hand for Denver. Their season likely only 15 minutes longer. So when we come back, the Bills will have the ball. Did I change out the layout? I did not. So the Bills will have the ball with a minute to go in the third quarter. If they score, game over. I don't see a world in which the Broncos can come back 3 scores, especially when the Bills are still able to drive down the field like this, draining so much time off the clock. The only question is going to be, can the Broncos force a turnover? Can they force a 3 and out? Or can they score on offense? Because I don't think the Bills are going to give them a chance to score on defense, because Josh Allen rarely turns over the ball, and the offense has been able to do nothing today for the Broncos. So they have to find some way to score at least 14 points, and they have 16 minutes to do so without the Bills scoring any. It's going to be tough. I think that something would have to change really, really quickly. It's going to have to be some big play like a pick 6 or any pick, some deep shot to Marvin Mims, one of their speedy receivers. It's just going to be really, really tough right now for the Denver Broncos to win this game. We are back. Josh Allen under center for first down. It's a flip back to Cook. Takes it up the middle and goes nowhere. Taken down by Jones at the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 as time ticks down on this third quarter. It's 21-7 Buffalo. Second and 9. Ty Johnson in the back. 3 receivers to Allen's right. Making an adjustment. Blitz coming. Allen, quick pass. Cooper. Cooper takes it up the field. Quickly hauled down for a gain of only 2, and this sets up a huge 3rd down. But the 3rd quarter will most likely expire before they run the play. It's 3rd and 6. So the 3rd quarter expires here. On to the final frame of possibly the Broncos season. When we come back from commercial, of course. All right, we got a caller. What's up? You want to talk about this game? All right. Hang on, I'll put you on speaker.
The Bills to win, but would you say that they've been a bit of a letdown or even exceeded expectations?
I think the passing attack has been kind of a letdown, but I don't even think that's like something fair to say because the passing attack hasn't had to do anything since the running has just been everywhere. Allen's been running, Cook's been running, Ty Johnson, Ray Davis, they're just an excellent rushing attack. The passing has just not had to do as much.
Excellent analysis,
I appreciate that.
What do you think? Who do you think is gonna pop off in some of the later games tonight?
A.J. Brown, Bucky Irving, two to name.
I have them both in my real draft.
I do as well.
Yeah, I also put Saquon and Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, that's a good pick. 2 passing touchdowns.
Not too bad.
No, 1 passing touchdown. The other one was Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. He's having a good game. It doesn't all show up on the stat sheet, but...
Now, this year, I think it's pretty interesting year, with the quarterback draft class. One of the best, I'd say.
Yeah.
Who would you think wasn't as, or could be a lot better in the future?
I mean, 2 players who I think are going to end up, maybe not this year, but in the future, being the best from this draft class, Caleb Williams and Drake May. I think those 2, just not a great situation right now. Horrible offensive line. When their team invests in them with a coach and a better offensive line, I think they're in a very similar situation right now. When those 2 get what they need to succeed, I think they're going to be the 2 best quarterbacks in this draft class.
I could definitely agree on that, especially with Caleb as a Bears fan.
I can tell, yeah.
For Drake May, do you think anything of Joe Milton? He's played against the Bills, but the Bills didn't really care.
I think he needs to be. I think he needs to figure out. He's too raw right now. Allen's going deep, and a wide open Curtis Samuel making a move. He could go. Curtis Samuel, touchdown. Bills. Yes. That's game over. That's game over. All right, I appreciate your call.
Thank you, sir.
I hope the Bears do good in whatever game they have. Oh, wait, my bad.
If they don't get Ben Johnson, I'll convert to an Eagles fan.
All right. That's awesome. All right, see ya. Another fan on the show. So Curtis Samuel, he just broke open. He's so fast, like I mentioned earlier. Gets past Patrick Surtain, breaks the tackle, and the speed does the rest. It's 27-7, about to be 28-7, and there's nothing the Broncos can do anymore, I don't think. This would be a miracle comeback, but I think the Bills are going to have another home game next week against the Baltimore Ravens. It's 28-7. So, Broncos got another chance to score, but I doubt that anything major is going to happen for the rest of this game. It is a 21-point ball game. The Broncos' last score happened around 2 or 3 minutes into the game. Bills have 28 unanswered. Eagles start in an hour. Man, I'm excited. The commercials are crazy because the Bills, they just got the ball. They scored in like 2 plays. And now we have another commercial. We got a commercial before they started and a commercial after they ended, which was like 5 plays. NFL just wants money, man. All right, we're back. Broncos season now has a time limit because they are down by 21 points. The Buffalo crowd is pretty excited right now. More orange than honestly than I expected in the stands. Josh Allen, if the eye test was all that mattered for the MVP, he might be the MVP, but unfortunately his stats a little bit worse than Lamar Jackson's. I would take Lamar with the combination of just watching him play and seeing those stats. Josh Allen, those two, just two of the best. Here's a return from Traymon Smith, flattened at the 25, and everything is going Buffalo's way. It's hard to believe that at halftime, to be exact, this game was 10-7. Very hard to believe that. The Bills turned on the Jets after half, scoring quickly, effectively, efficiently. Everything good that has happened in this game has come from Buffalo. Since the second half began, obviously. But Knicks, you got to give him a little bit of credit. No turnovers. Just the team is not far along in their development yet. But Bo Nix, he is their guy. 1st and 10, got a pass. It's Nix. Pressure coming. Now running, he's quick. Evades one tackle. Gets past another and slides. He had some running room. Was tripped up there, close to the 50 at the 45. Bo Nix is like Josh Allen light in this game. He has the deep touchdown. He's evading tackles. Terrell Bernard, a very good tackler, is evaded by Bo Nix here. Here comes the blitz. Nix lets it go. It's caught by Sutton for the first down across the 50. Sutton up to 64 yards today. Nix takes the snap. Another pass. Looking. He's got a man. It is caught. Troy Franklin, the rookie. His first catch since the deep bomb in the first quarter. the first quarter of the first quarter. It was such an early play. Now 1st and 10. Pressure coming, a cornerback blitz. Now Nix scrambles, taking off. Nix a first down slides at the 23. Bo Nix has been the most effective runner for the Broncos today. And finally, their offense is working. 1st and 10. Takes the snap, and the play is blown dead. A timeout was taken by Buffalo. Still first down for Denver. What are my thoughts on the Red Wings starting off 4-0 against the Kraken in the first 8 minutes of the game? Oh, man. I don't actually know. I haven't been watching. I guess the Red Wings are doing well. I feel like that's not really a good thing for the Kraken, if I had to guess. It's been like constant scoring. At least the Red Wings are at home, so most of the fans there are rooting for them. Because it would suck if they were on the road and the fans paid money to go see your team get scored on 4 times in the first 8 minutes. At least Cam Talbot, Flyers legend, is sporting a shutout right now. Alright, we got first down. 4 guys in the backfield, including Bo Nix. He takes the snap, it's a pass. Nix looking, check down Mims. Mims is blasted, and a huge loss. Ed Oliver and Christian Benford with the tackle. It's a loss of 4. Marvin Mims has really not had a great game, opposed to what he had against the Bengals 2 weeks ago, which was a fantastic performance. Williams in motion, Nix alone in the backfield. From the 25. Miller chasing, Nix evades. It is incomplete. Looking for Vele off the hands. It was a low pass, and it's 3rd and 13. So now a big 3rd down. The game is likely over, but this play still does matter. It's 3rd and 13. Nix is alone in the backfield, and they take a timeout. Their first of the half. 12 minutes to go in this game until odds are Buffalo heads to the second round to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Game of the year candidate, to be honest. That game will be fantastic. So a big 3rd down here. If the Broncos want to generate any amount of momentum. Third and 13. 12 minutes to go, 28-7 game. What will Sean Payton draw up for Bo Nix and the Broncos? Takes the snap, it's a pass to be expected. Coming around the edges, Miller, he lets it fly, it's caught. Cortland Sutton with a chance to break through, and he gets a good gain of 10. So makes it 4th and manageable. But if they don't get this, the game is almost certainly over. It is almost certainly over as it is. But if they don't get this, their season will be ending. Nix takes the snap. It's a bootleg. He's got McLaughlin in the game. Is all but over. The Bills stop him. But now an injured Bills player. I'm not sure what happened to him. He took a hit. He made the hit. Cam Lewis, that is. And I don't know if it was the best idea for the Broncos to put the game in the hands of Jaleel McLaughlin. And Cam Lewis looks to be pretty hurt. Hoping that he's okay. The Bills have had several injuries. So the AFC is assuming that this game doesn't have a drastic change. The AFC first round is wrapped up. So, the way that this game has been going, the Bills can just run the ball and run out the clock. But the Broncos, odds are they're on to that. It's the fourth quarter. Gotta move this back to the Bills' side. Alright, so let's see what the Bills can do. Or the Broncos defense, actually, what the Broncos defense can do. So there's Lewis. Looks to be okay. Hopefully he's not injured. 11:32 to go in the game. Allen takes the snap. It's a bootleg. It's a pass. Pressure coming from Zach Allen and Jonathan Cooper. He'll take it himself and run and slide for a gain of 4. As the clock continues to tick down past 11 minutes. Now 2nd and 6. Heavy run set. Allen, it's the pitch. Ty Johnson to the outside, and he's close. If he didn't get the first down, they can QB sneak and get it. It is 3rd and 1. He did not, in fact, get the first. So it's 3rd and 1. 10 minutes to go. It's a fake. Now a pass caught. First down, Ty Johnson. Clock continues to move. Under 10 minutes. So Ty Johnson has made some big plays in this one. I recall his touchdown catch earlier. Now first. 9.5 to go. Allen takes the snap, pitch back to Ty Johnson, and he's brought down. No gain. In fact, a loss of 1 or 2. So 2nd and 11. The Bills over 180 rushing yards today. They have just dominated the line of scrimmage. Allen takes the snap. Screen pass Shakir. Shakir spins. And he's still up. Khalil Shakir. Dragged down at the 30. And it's 3rd and 4. Shakir just bouncing off tackles. Keeping the clock winding. Mac Hollins making some sort of gesture. Not familiar with. 3rd and 4. Eight minutes to go. Samuel in motion. Allen takes the snap. Looking to pass. Pressure coming. He lets it fly. He's got Kincaid. It's caught. Dalton Kincaid to the 35. And a first down for Buffalo. Did he make the catch is the question. They're running a play, so it will not be overturned. There's Ty Johnson powering forward for a gain of 9. Up to 50 yards from scrimmage. And they take a look again at this catch by Kincaid. Not a catch. He was unable to secure it, but they ran a play, so it does not matter. Second and 2. Under 7 to go. It's a handoff to Cook. Evades 1. James Cook first down. To the 22. Clock will tick down to just over 6 minutes. And the Bills are on their way to the divisional round. Allen a pass, launching it up on the fade. Cooper can't get there. Excuse me, that's Keon Coleman, the rookie. Eagles start in under an hour. Man, I'm nervous. So they take the snap and a flag is thrown. No, timeout taken by Buffalo. So Buffalo will stay in Highmark Stadium to face the Baltimore Ravens coming to town. And the Houston Texans will head to KC Arrowhead Stadium. So 2nd and 10. Only a matter of time until the Bills win this one. Six minutes to go. 21-point game, 28-7 is the score. Bills well into Broncos territory. They can absolutely add on if they want to. Allen, 2nd and 10. Ty Johnson sent in motion. Allen takes the snap, blitz coming. Quick throw is caught by Mac Hollins. Hollins to the 2. And the Bills move the chains again. Under 6 minutes. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line, and you wonder, is Josh Allen getting back into the end zone for another rushing score? So now a flag thrown after the play. This is going to be taunting, unsportsmanlike conduct, the official play on Mac Hollins, who just got that pass. So gain of 19, bring him back 15, 1st down stands. So there go Nick Bonito and Jonathan Cooper, but Allen just gets the pass off too early and too quick. Allen holding one of his fingers there, but Hollins does a little bit too much with the celebration. First and 10 for Allen and the Bills. Hollins, who just made the catch on the left side. And a timeout taken. Denver this time. They're 2nd of 3. And they're not saving them for later in the game. Likely conceding defeat here. Oh man, the Philadelphia Eagles play in 50 minutes. So 1st and 10 for Buffalo. They have a 21-point lead. And another score absolutely ends the game. It already, as is likely over. But the insurance just adds another. And my screen just cut off. That's awesome. That's super cool. All right. I'll watch it on my phone and just do commentary from there. Because my computer, my FiOS just shut off. But it's fine. I'll just put it up on my phone. Josh Allen, touchdown! Woo! Hang on, give me a second. Alright, I got it on my phone. Okay, where are we? 1st and 15. I imagine there was a penalty. Josh Allen, handoff to James Cook. No, a fake. Now he airs it out. Looking for the end zone. Nobody home. 2nd and 15. So still passing. Interesting to see. I think I'm just going to put my phone there. No, that's not going to work. All right. 2nd and 15. Bills have run 37 times. Absolutely controlling and dominating at the line of scrimmage. And that has contributed to their win today. 2nd and 15. Allen handoff. Ty Johnson. Back up the middle. Still rumbling for a gain of about 5. 3rd down. So the clock stops. The timeout was taken. This one by Denver. Sean Payton looking displeased. His team is down 28-7. So 3rd and 10. A first down may mean that the Bills don't even need to give the ball back to Denver at all. But likely Denver will get another possession. So the run there with Ty Johnson gets 2 yards, and it's 4th. So here comes the field goal team. So the Bills take their final timeout on 4th and 8. They will be sending out the field goal unit, I imagine. With 4:41 to go in the game. Where can I put my phone? There we go. Wow, Josh Allen, 41 total touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Unreal talent. So, Tyler Bass, a 34-yarder, his 3rd field goal attempt of the day. And he got it. He's 3 for 3. So a 24-point game. With 4 minutes to go in this one. Oh man, the Eagles. So nervous, man. All right. Are we back? So yeah, the second round of the AFC is set. Give me the Chiefs over Houston, and give me the Bills to take down the Baltimore Ravens. And then the NFC, I don't know. Give me Philly over Green Bay. Give me Tampa over Washington. And give me Minnesota to take down the Rams. I've seen a lot of people turning on the Vikings after going 14-3 and saying that they're going to lose to the Rams. I don't get that. I think the Rams have a strong offense. I don't think the Rams can stop Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson on defense. Especially when you have that added layer, Aaron Jones and Jordan Addison. It's just too much to handle. So that will likely be it for Josh Allen in the wild card round. But let's see what happens. Mims back to return. I could honestly see him getting a late game deep bomb garbage time reception. But we'll see. Bass's kick is away. It'll be a touchback. 4.5 minutes to go until Buffalo is divisional round bound. So the last time the Bills played the Ravens dominated 35-10. But I think this is a different Bills team. They're hungry. They've fallen just short every year. And I think this is the year where Josh Allen is at his best. He's not turning the ball over. The defense looks good. They have a solid, not just solid, a fantastic running game. And we'll see. Here's Bo Nix to pass on first down. Bo Nix looking. It's a check down. It's caught by Javonte Williams. Barrels for a gain of 8. They call it 7. Looks more like 8 to me, but the clock ticks down to 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Bo Nix, only 140 yards passing today. It hasn't been pretty. Nix fires over the middle. It's dropped off the hands of Devon Vele, and he has yet to record a reception so far. It's 3rd and 3. So Nix from the shotgun, looking to pass on 3rd and 3. Bills showing blitz. Here comes the pressure. Nix rolls out right. And he's sacked! Greg Rousseau! And it's 4th down. This could be the final Broncos offensive play of the game, if everything goes right for Buffalo. Greg Rousseau just not giving up, tracking it down Bo Nix, and the Bills are going to head to the divisional round. Fourth and 17. Nix takes the snap. Pressure coming. It's Von Miller. He heaves it downfield, and it's picked. Damar Hamlin. Game over. Damar Hamlin taking off his helmet, going over to party with the Buffalo Bills. What a comeback he's had. Damar Hamlin. Game-ending, game-icing, divisional round clinching interception. So Bills 1st and 10. They're going to look at this catch. And he didn't get it. That is an incomplete pass. That hit the ground. But the Bills will get better field position if that matters, which it definitely does not at this point in the game. So the Bills, will they bench the starters? Keep them healthy for their game against Baltimore? I imagine they will. So they're going to overturn this. It will still be a first down for Buffalo because they turn it over on 4th down. But the interception is overturned. DeMar Hamlin visibly upset about that. But they will still get the victory, which is all that matters in the end. Mitch Trubisky, former top 10 draft pick by the Chicago Bears, is now in the game for Buffalo. This is his second stint with Buffalo. He was there before going to the Steelers. Trubisky takes the snap, a handoff. It is Ray Davis. Excuse me, that is Ty Johnson. Ray Davis was taken out of the game earlier. Up to the 15. Josh Allen, enjoy your time of rest. He'll need it for his game against the Ravens next week. So a first down at this point ends the game. Not quite exactly, but here's Ty Johnson. Did he get it? He did. A first down for Ty Johnson. That'll bring them to the 2-minute warning, where they can run out the clock from there. That'll do it for Buffalo and Denver. Thank you all for watching very much. I'm about to go stress over the Philadelphia Eagles playing some football. I appreciate everyone who came in chat, who called in. I will likely be streaming another game next week, so watch out for that. I forgot to change this to the Bills. The Bills